So in this video we are going to solve limit of a function. Okay, so we have a question over here. So we have given a question which says limit x tends to 4. So it means that x is not 4, x is not equal to 4, x is not exactly 4. It means that x approaches 4. Okay, if x approaches, it is very close to 4. Okay, so it means this. So we have given a question that limit x tends to 4, and we can say x approaches 4, 3 over x plus 1 over x minus 5. So this is a question. We have to solve this. So how to find limit? Okay, how to find limit of a function? So it's very easy. It's just like solving a normal function. So applying limit, applying limit. So now we are going to apply limit over here. So how can we apply limit? So wherever you see x, put x equals 4 over there. So it would be like applying limit. Okay, so it would be equal to 3 over 4. Let me write it in another color. So it would be equal to 3 over 4 plus 1 4 minus 5, which is equal to 3 over 4 plus 1 over 4 minus 5 is equal to minus 1. So the final answer would be 3 minus 4 equals 4, which is minus 1 over 4. So this is the final answer. Okay, this is how to find limit. So here is another question over here which says that the limit is given is limit. Let me write it in white color. So limit x tends to 1. Again, I am saying that x is not equal to 1. X is approaching 1. It is very close to 1, but not exactly 1. This is the concept of limit. Okay, so when x approaches 1, so we have to find limit of this function x squared plus 3x plus 2 over x squared plus x plus 2 whole square. So we have to find the limit of this function. It means that find that when x approaches 1, so where does this function approach? We have to find this. Okay, this is the concept behind limit. If you want to find out uh, the detailed concept of limit, let me know in the comment. Okay, so I will make a video about limit in detail. So just like the previous one, applying limit. Okay, applying limit. So applying limit means that wherever there is x, put x equals 1. Okay, so 1, let me write it in another color so it will help me you in visualizing. So 1 square plus 3 into 1 plus 2 divided by 1 square plus 1 plus 2, and there is whole square. So 1 square is basically 1, 3 times 1 is 3, and plus 2 divided by 1 square is 1 plus 1 plus 2, and there is a whole square. So the final answer is 3 2 5 5 and 6. 5 5 and 1 is 6, and 6 square is 36. 2 and 1 is 3, 3 and 1 is 4, and 4 square is 16. Okay, so we can divide both by 4. 4 nines are 36 and 4 fours are 4. So the final answer is 9 over 4. So this is the final answer of this question. So when x approaches 1, the whole function approaches 9 over 4. Let's do another question over here. So limit x approaches 1 under root x minus 1 divided by x minus 1. So we have to find out that when x approaches 1, where does the function approach? So this is very easy. Let's just apply limit. Okay, apply limit. So let's see what happens. So when we apply a limit, so under root 1 minus 1 divided by 1 minus 1. So 1 under root is 1, 1 minus 1 equals 0, divided by 1 minus 1 equals 0. So what does it mean? So this is an indeterminate form, indeterminate form. So we can't apply limit directly. First, we have to convert this whole function to determinant form. So 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, and there are some other forms of indeterminate form. Okay, so we can just directly apply limit. First, we have to convert this function, this given function to a determinant form. So for doing this, we have to start over, and first we have to convert the function to determinant form. So how can we do this? Let's multiply and divide by x. Let me write it over here. Multiplying and dividing by under root x plus 1. Okay, so it would be equal to limit x approaches 1, x minus 1 and root x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 multiply by under root x plus 1 and divide by under root x plus 1. Okay, so let's move to the next step. So it would be equal to limit x approaches 1. So this is the formula, a minus b into a plus b. We all know the formula a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. So this is basically the formula. This is a, this is b. So a minus b into a plus b. So a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. So a square under root x square is equal to x and minus b square. So 1 square is basically 1 divided by x minus 1 under root x plus 1. Okay, so these two, they cancel each other because they are in division. So the final function would be limit x tends to 1 over under root x plus 1. So this is now a determinant form. Okay, to verify this, in order to verify this, mm, just apply the limit. Okay, so applying limit applying limits, and let's see this, that is it a determinant form or not. So when we apply limit, so I already told you that applying limit means that put x equals 1 in the given function. Okay, so the final answer would be 1 over under root 1 plus 1. So 1 over under root 1 is 1, and so 1 plus 1 equals 2. So this is the final answer. Now we found out the answer and the limit of the given function. So we will do more in the upcoming videos.